It's a big day for the Williamson family.
Oh, I'm so excited.
15-year-old Marshall is getting his COVID vaccine, but 9-year-old Trixie is still too young.
I'm really confused.
So are a lot of families.
Does this new guidance change anything for kids who aren't vaccinated?
No. They still need to continue those prevention measures.
That means continuing to mask up inside or when you can't social distance.
What about children under 2 who can't wear a mask?
It's really the individuals that are around them. So the adults in their lives need to make sure that they're taking appropriate precautions.
Especially getting vaccinated yourself and making sure that child isn't exposed. As crowds begin to gather again and places reopen.
It's possible to be outdoor. That would be ideal. But if not, then you can bring them into the restaurant. They likely would be wearing a mask and then taking off that mask during the meal.
What about bringing an unvaccinated child to a wedding or a sporting event with hundreds of people?
So that I would have some pause in terms of doing. Your unvaccinated child may then be at risk of getting exposed to COVID.
Today, Dr. Fauci said children between 2 and 11 could be eligible for the vaccine by the end of the year. Until then, some parents may want to keep masking up.
You're trying to model behavior for our youngest kids. And so for them to make something a habit, they have to watch us doing it.
While there is progress for some, for others, there may still be months of masks ahead. Kristen Dahlgren, NBC News.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.